They're coming.
Yeah. Funny story, I have claws now. Yeah. Well, it turns out, so basically, last night for me, I was playing with two of my friends, and basically there was like, because they already had the claws, they already have most of the things in the game. There's only two locations that they haven't got everything from. They haven't got everything from yet, and yeah. And so this morning they was on, and I joined them, and it was actually at the part where you get the claws. And yeah, so now I have the claws as well. So they are pretty cool. I've maxed out my armor, so all my armor is plus 20. It can go over 20. That's not 19. That shouldn't be 19. That shouldn't be 19. That shouldn't be 19. What the hell's happened to my game? Okay, let me just check something real quick. Yeah, I've still got it. So basically, you get that from killing the Undying King, which basically, that effect, what the mod does is it pretty much allows you to, if you get knocked, it will allow you to revive yourself. You get the ruin gun from this map, as well as the gun, as well as this gun. This gun, you get it from this map as well. So yeah, so the claws, so they're the claws there. They're really cool. Like I don't really use them. I haven't used them that much yet, just generally because they're not. I physically don't feel like this one. I got that up to +6. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm trying to collect luminite crystals so that I can get more hearts. Which you get by going to the room with some weapons. But every time you get every time you want to get a dragon heart, which is the thing that allows you to heal yourself, you need to have 10 luminite crystals. Yeah, speaking of that new stuff, I actually recently got that as well. So basically, I got that from the city, which I didn't even get. My friends probably already have that. Yeah, so the only thing I'm doing now is looking for Remnant crystals so that I can get another self health thing. But yeah, my original thing, what I was doing with the traits is, was basically, I was upgrading certain ones, but I've got to the point where it's like, I may as well just upgrade all of them, even though I'm probably not even going to use half of them. In reality, you actually use all of them, and at the same time. You've got an XP boost trait. There's basically like, I think there's 100 different traits you can get, but I'll just show you those because it'll probably be easier. So yeah, you can get all these traits. Some are easier to get than others, but at the minute I'm working on a climber, which will basically upgrade my speed on which I basically wall over walls. But yeah, there was a point where I was just like focused on the Elder Knowledge and the Vigor and Endurance, but now I just decided to, like, seeing as I actually kind of use all of them without realizing, I kind of thought I might as well just do them in lists. So I mean, they all come in handy and they all do certain stuff. So you've got stasis, duration. So basically, with the sword I've got, it's fire. So if I hold in the melee button, it does like a heavy attack, which will give the enemies burn, which will set them on fire. Whichever time actually does damage.
Running
I believe, let's just get 8. Oh, 9! I need one more and then I can get 6 self-revive things. Yeah, I started the game. When I started this game, I was like, oh, it's different from what the advert was trying to tell us what it is. But now I'm playing it, it's just like, damn, and on top of that, we've got 3 different settings. We've got, I can't think it's 3 or 4, I can't copy it. Yeah, unfortunately there's no easy mode, which I can understand why now I'm further in the game. But at the beginning of the game, when I started it, I was like, wait, there's no easy mode? That sucks. There's only normal, hard, and there's one after that, and there's another one after that, which is like supreme hard. But yeah, but now I've got too much good stuff, and like one-shotting enemies in normal mode. It's like, I kind of see why it isn't an easy mode, because literally there'll be no point in actually even playing this game. Because everything will just die on the floor. No, I got... Yeah, if you're new to playing Remnant from the Ashes, I definitely like you basically be confused like I was when I started playing this game. Before I found out that you can get all these different powers and stuff like that, I kind of thought it was like, well, this is kind of pointless and stupid. But you know, doing what I did, which was literally playing with random people. Is how I managed to get what I've got, except the sword, the gun, and the claws. The armor I got, pretty much everything I got was from playing public and random people's YouTube and stuff. I can do it now actually. This isn't actually my game I'm playing, I'm helping a random person. So yeah, it's a really interesting game, but later on in the game, I haven't really done much of the campaign. I personally feel like I don't really want to do the campaign. There's part of the campaign that I recommend you do, which is pretty much the beginning of it, because it allows you to get it allows you to buy extra Dragon Heart, which is a thing that allows you to self-heal. Which you kind of need, because you start off with 3. You start off with 3, and all you need is the Root Mother, Simulacrums, and Luminite crystals, which is basically what I'm hunting for. And I have 9 of them. I have 2 simulacrums, which means I can get 2 Dragon Hearts, but I'll need 20 Luminite crystals, which and also I also think I should mention the higher the harder the game mode, the more materials you will gain. So on normal you get like a normal 1 or 2 or sometimes 5. In hard, you not set. So in normal mode, you get 1 luminite crystal RNG. In on normal boss, on normal enemies, sometimes it's just a lucky drop. On bosses in normal, you get 3. If you've already defeated them before, you'll get 3. In hard, you get 4.
Check that out.
But yeah, it's just easier to farm materials in the harder game modes. That's how I've pretty much managed to max out all my armor and stuff. I have maxed it out. I have definitely maxed it out. I've definitely maxed it out. 100%. I know I have, because I did it before, but because of the weather, I didn't count it. Oh, it's this guy again. I hate this guy. Nice, it was sweet. Not what I wanted. I'm sure destroying the goals gives you something. There goes the times 2 finally. I have to set myself on fire and farm this. There's also a bonus and a negative about this game as well. You can kill your teammates. That's the negative, but the bonus about it is that the enemies can also kill their teammates. And also take an air train on the way. Set up. Nah, set up. Set up. Thank you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have tried to revive him. Because now he's gonna die. Maybe. Hope not. But yeah, the friends that help you to get the claws, they play it in hard mode. I play it in normal. Instead of the other monkeys. Nah, you missed. You said that from that. Yeah, I didn't actually know to like burn. Oh, what's that do? Bravery resource harvested from Scourge that can be used to forge a powerful weapon mod. Oh. And yay, I can now get another heart. Yay. Thanks. Oh, and another thing that might annoy some people about this game. So you remember how I said that your allies can shoot and also kill you, as well as the enemies can do it to their allies as well. But the annoying thing about this game, the fact that you can do that, is that sometimes you accidentally get shot or get shot by your allies, either when they're trying to shoot a monster and then there's a monster right in your face and you accidentally barrel roll in front of them. That happens a lot with me, and half the time the people that accidentally shoot me have have a gun that basically gives you radiation or irradiation, like I've got on my screen right now where it says irradiated. Yeah. Oh. Like that, for example. It's like you try one and they won't stop shooting. They'll just keep shooting you. I've been kicked a lot for that as well. So, come in. But yeah, it does get quite annoying when that happens. I will be back in a second. I'm back, and yeah, it can get very annoying when you're trying to do something. So like, or if there's just a genuine monster trying to kick the shit out of you, it's a fucking pain in the arse. It's just nasty and annoying because that's normally how I get shot by my allies, and then I get blamed for it. I don't actually know how you get in there. I know how you get in there because there's a thing there, but I don't know how you open that. By the way, that tile thing that I pointed at drops to the floor, and you can jump down, and if you go around it will lead inside that thing that I just went up to before we teleported away. And that's how you get the bone armor that I'll show you after I've got another heart, I think. Uh-oh. 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 I think I'm starting to lose my taste. Yeah, I can taste that. Nah, I'm not. I'm fine. I can taste that. It's disgusting. No.
What? Alright then.
Death of the breath of the desert.
Yeah.
Fine. Lady.
What now? Alright then.
Anything you need? Ah, let's see what I've got.
Fucking little shit.
We're done here? I'm not gonna... How's it going? Take care then. I'm not in the mood for chat.
Oh, this guy's already completed it. So this gun here, you get that after you complete the game. Oh, I can't remember if it's the first boss that you encounter at this. Really? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try after this.
So long.
Shit.
Oh, traveler. Ah, let's see what I've got.
Now let's take a look, because I could have sworn I put them to fucking... Yeah, I have. So here, look, see. So yeah, roll plus 20. No, they're not. I need a smoke gun to actually make plus 20. The bone armor here, it's really cool, but it's also really, really heavy.
Take care, my friend.
It's really, really, really heavy.
Good to see you. Let's see what I've got.
Just something else. So, they're the claws. That's the gun. That's the sword. And that's the thing you just randomly get.
Be safe out there. Anything you need? Be safe out there.
That's it. So, you guys probably don't know because I can't remember when I did the last video. When I last did a video, that wasn't today. I think it was some point last week, possibly. I can't actually remember. Basically, during this Monday, last Monday, I have some new shoes, basically. They're Adidas.
Won't fit.
They're nice, I do like them. But the thing that I don't understand is basically, yeah, let's just collect this for this guy. There you go. So basically, what I don't understand is just basically that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what was I just about to say? No, never mind. So on Monday, because college is now doing testing a different way. Not Monday. Wednesday. This was Wednesday, sorry, I meant Wednesday. Monday, I can't remember what I was doing. But basically, I ended up getting blisters from the shoes, even though I had socks on. But I got a shitload of blisters. No, I didn't. Shitload's a bit over exaggeration. I got a medium. I got. Hold on, let me look. I got a. Oh, I can't. My legs aren't as flexible as they used to be. So I have a I have blisters on both my ankles. One of them, my right ankle, got basically that blister popped whilst it was in the shoe. So I was walking. So I walked there and back, and because I forgot my bus pass. So, but I don't mind walking there. I can walk there, no problem at all. walking back's a pain in the arse because I have to walk up a miniature hill. And where the fuck is? This is kind of, oh, I see. And basically walking back is the pain part. I'm going to try and do it more often so I get used to doing it. So basically, as I was walking back, I was very uncomfortable that whole day, and I was thinking to myself, why is my foot in so pain? I got home, took the shoes off, realised I had 2 big ass blisters. No, is that thing already dead? Like, was my shot's not actually hitting it? Is that already dead? What is this? I might need to restart my flipping game because this is, God, this is glitched. Yeah, yeah, this is glitched. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. No, everything's fine. It's just, I think he's glitched out. I'm just gonna leave the server. Oh yeah. What, did I get kicked? So basically, so the blister that's on my left foot, it's kind of healed, but the blister on my right foot, I was in agony, and I've kind of been in agony for the past week, since Wednesday, yesterday evening and today, it wasn't that bad, and I'm quite happy. I can't remember if it was Thursday. No, it wasn't Thursday. Thursday was just painful as fuck. I think it was Thursday evening. Yeah, it was Thursday evening. So when I got home from college on Thursday, the first thing I did, I know I shouldn't have done it because it still has a chance to get infected because it's not actually healed back yet. I didn't realise how deep the blister was on my foot.
Keep moving.
And basically the skin, it kind of like, it healed, so it attached itself, but it was still a bit of a flabbiness to it. So it's like all the edges around it was still, they were reattached to the skin. It was healed, but there was just a miniature flap underneath. Pretty much you could put like a spoon up it, like pretty much that, behind it. And basically I got some tweezers, and I basically kind of gently took that dead skin off, because it was, I've had to have a plaster on it for the past couple of days since Wednesday. Thursday I didn't have to have one, I had to have one on because of infections and stuff. It's not infected, thank God. So when I took the skin off, the flabby one, I know this is kind of disgusting. I have no idea what made me do it. So I took it off, and it fell on the floor, so I had to pick it up, and then I started rubbing it. And I'm weird like that. If I feel a certain texture, my brain instantly makes me want to touch it more. Shit. I don't understand why, I don't know why, but I didn't realise how thick it was, and the skin that came off was like rubber. I'm not flipping joke, I can't spell my arse properly, don't even judge me on that one. It was literally like, it was like a cloth, but times 3. It was like the stuff you used to rub out flipping pencil. It was like, I don't even know how to describe it. If the closest thing to describe it is like jelly and rubber, that's literally the only way I can describe it. But it was like 3 layers of skin. So it was weird, and I went downstairs and was like, Mom, so you know how I had that blister? And then because it's on the ankle, I turned around and she was like, oh. So yeah. Because when I did it, it was like, I have a thing with picking scabs and stuff. And as soon as it starts to annoy me, it kind of like bugs me in the mind. So it's like I just instantly have that urge to just like, get off. So it was actually quite weird. Although today it hasn't really hurt that much. The only downside to it is I can walk properly now because I had to limp because I've had plasters on it and stuff. So the plasters kind of made the blister on it, the like the skin that was covered, that was where the blister was originally before it popped. That's what made that skin kind of probably reattached to the ankle, and all that's left now is just a giant red circle, a medium circle. Actually looks kind of looks more like a fireball, to be honest, when I look at it from a certain angle. But yeah, downstairs to it, I can't put too much pressure on it. I can walk. If I put too much pressure on it, it kind of has that little sting. The cold sort of affects it as well. Not really so much affects it, but the wind, it's like at the water, not really. It doesn't really bother it that much.
Tread carefully, child.
But yeah, yeah, I'm probably gonna go into Rec Room soon because I've been literally playing Remnant from the Ashes since I downloaded it, and the amount of references from all different games and all different companies. There isn't really any references based around logos that belong to companies. So like how Insomniac made Spider-Man Miles Morales, and basically pretty much at the beginning when you jump onto the back of Rhino and start running through the mall, he jumps up and you see the Insomniac logo. There isn't any Easter eggs like that in this game. At least I don't think so. But there is references like to other games. So like, I think it's Dragonborn. I don't know what it's called, but the game where you basically, I have no idea what it's called properly, but it's in PS Store, I think. And it basically, the guy has a fire sword. In fact, in most games you have a fire sword. This fire sword, I kind of get Dragonborn, whatever it's called, and a Destiny vibe. Because in Destiny 1, if you have all the DLCs, after you've killed Oryx, you have a choice of picking fire? No. Solar, Void, Arc. You have a choice of picking 3 different types after you've killed Oryx in Destiny 1 of weapon element for the sword that you get. And between it, there's Solar, which is fire, there's Arc, which is lightning, and there's Void, which is like a shadowy dark thing. But yeah, I mean, it kind of has the thing that it kind of sits in, and I kind of feel like it's a bit like a gun as well, because you've got like a little handle looking thing there, which actually is kind of cool. But the physics of this game it's just like, why? So to get the fire sword, you need to basically go to the city. You can do it in either adventure, public, in public, or whatever you want to do it. I do recommend having a full squad, which is a maximum of 3 people. Don't know why, but it'd be cool if there was 4 people, because it would make the game slightly more easier. But I understand why, because the more people that's in the lobby, the harder the guys are, and that's this game's main physics. So what I mean by that is, say I'm on my own in normal, right? I can one-shot the enemies in certain maps. If I had a friend with, if one of my friends was with me, and it was 2 people, that the build boss would be twice as hard. So on my own, it'd be medium, hard, easy. I think I've never actually gone up against a boss on my own yet. I've had to carry a squad. I have to carry 2 people before though, which is a pain in the arse, because they ended up kicking me from the server after I helped them get the fucking sword, so that pissed me off. And basically when there's 3 people, it just times his health by 3. So he has the normal health, and with 1 person, with 2 people, he has that times 2, and with 3 people he has that times 3. So yeah. But like, what I mean by the physics to get the fire sword that you have to do to just get the sword, it's just an absolute arse. Like, so you have to go into the city, and also the bosses as well, they're on like a rota, so they change every time you kill them, I think. So to get the fire sword, you need Singe. He's a dragon version of Groot. That's the only way I can kind of say it, but without a face. He has a dragon face, but it's just weird. It's just weird to explain. And to get the fire sword, all you literally need to do is just shoot his tail off. That sounds way more easier said than done. Trust me, it's just a pain to get his tail off. So the tail health is like the whole half of the dragon's health. It's like he's made of wood as well, so you would think that just melee it to death, it's just gonna come off. No, it really ain't. It's really not. If it was that easy, everyone would have the sword by now. It's really not that easy, which is really annoying. So you literally just have to stand there, get behind him all the time, and just shoot the crap out of his tail. And then as soon as his tail's off, after a certain amount of damage to the tail, it will just pop off of his as if it's got legs and just jumped. It's weird and it's funny and it's kind of scary. It's weird and scary at the same time because it doesn't just fall off. It jumps off, but without legs. So it's just weird. And then he goes onto his back legs and he looks like a flipping meerkat, but a dragon meerkat, a meerkat with wings, and breathes fire and a crystal in his chest. And then basically you kill him and then he'll give you the thing so you can craft a sword, which I find quite annoying. To get this gun that I've got, you get it from a boss called Klevgar. You can get him in the desert. He's also a random chance to get. He's an end boss, which basically means that he's the boss of that map at the end of that map. Because throughout the map there's different bosses and they're all on rotors. Oh, okay, that's weird. Okay, this physics is messed up completely. So no, you can't. Okay. Basically, all you need to do to Klevgar is a four-armed god of that planet. If you kind of want to, well, he's a god. Basically, he has the power of whatever his power is. He's a weirdo. He's kind of scary. He's weird. He's quite easy to kill as well. So to get the gun that I've got, all you need to do is throughout the battle phases with Klevgar, at certain points he will summon not really guards. He will summon enemy allies, which will try and kill you and your allies. All you have to do to get the gun I've got, which is really cool, you have to kill the guards that Klevgar summons before he changes the table. So you basically, throughout the boss fight, you're on this spinny tabletop thing, and the reason he spins it is so that his shield can come back. So before you actually start attacking Klevgar, he has these towers. He has 4 of them that's spaced all around the circle, and every time you destroy him, you have to destroy 2 each time. His shield will go down and you just attack him. And then that's when he tends to summon allies. And after a certain amount of time, he'll spin it with you on it, and then he will have another shield. It's an interesting fight. But yeah, he's very interesting. But yeah, so to get the gun I've got, all you need to do is just destroy his allies before he turns the table. He does also drop another gun, not just this, what I've got, but in order to get the other version of what I've got, I think it is, but I think it's an assault rifle version. All you need to do is don't kill his backup. Let him spin the table and absorb the enemy, and then and then when you land, I don't know what happens because that's never happened to me. I've only came into contact with this guy twice, and I tried to get the other version of the gun, but that kind of failed.
We've made the Root Mother as comfortable as we could. She was closer to the Root than anyone.
Yeah, no shit.
Here's hoping she can help us. It's strange, though. She moves through the ward like she's been here before. I'll be keeping a close eye on her for now. We have no idea what to expect.
But I definitely think, also the max dragon hearts that you can get is 10. So I think after I've got the max number of dragon hearts that you can get, which is the stuff that allows you to self-heal, I'm probably going to put that into this armor because I absolutely love it. It's so cool. And the armor that I was talking about, that gives you, that you get from popping that like platform thing, and you walk around to this kiosk and then buy the armor, is this. This is the armor. I have the weapon that belongs to this armor set as well, which you get from the same planet, which is really annoying because you have to, it's basically a labyrinth that you go through, and you have to get to a certain point, and then on the way back there's like a thing you trigger, and you have to run all the way through the side of the labyrinth. I nearly died, and there was just 2 people. There was me and someone else, which was a random guy, and I only just made it, which was lucky. And then I managed to get the it's this that you get after completing like a speed run thing, but enemies just jump all over you when you're trying to get this melee, which I find really really cool. To get these melee, all you literally need to do is go to Yoshi, I think it is, the swamp. Hope that you the end boss needs to be the wolf, and which I think is Ravage, I can't remember his name. And basically, instead of going to kill him, you basically shoot these bells, and then after you've played a tune, he'll wake up and basically go on like, "You woke me up, peasant," stuff like that. And all you have to do after he's finished is just go up to him, talk to him, and he'll just give you, he just won't even bother attacking you, he'll just give you the claws. Well, the material you use to build the claws, which I still find is really cool. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna max out the claws after I've maxed out my arm properly. End world boss. So basically, also another thing I should mention: boss weapons. They also sometimes only go up to level 10. But if you put some weapons in them, I think you can sometimes get them higher, which is kind of cool, but there's a downside to that. Some weapons are on RNG, which is quite annoying, but quite fun. I haven't really found an easy way to get them. They're quite annoying, I'm not gonna lie. They're just annoying as hell.
Anything you need?
I'm tempted to I don't really need to, I don't actually have, I can't buy anything from him yet. I don't have any DLCs in this pot. You get that from a DLC, and literally all you do to get that is buy the DLC it belongs to, which I think is the subject 32393, I think. I can't remember its DLC name. But basically, all you need to do is get that DLC and get glowing fragments, and that's literally it. And then you can literally just craft a sword. The sword is also
safe out there.
One of my friends that I've played this game with has it, and it's basically what I've got. It's just a normal sword, and instead of fire, if you use a heavy attack by holding in the melee, it shoots out this beam that literally, it's an infinite thing, so it'll just go on and on and on forever, which is kind of cool to watch. But yeah, I might have accidentally screwed one of the Remnant from the Remnant from the Ashes, a random person's Remnant from the Ashes campaign, by accidentally, well, I didn't accidentally do it, I couldn't be asked to find a flipping heart for the flipping Undying King, so I decided to reject his offer and blow the crap out of his head. And basically that gives you that, which is really funny. That mod is really cool. My other friend that I play this game with as well, he uses that because he has it on harmony and he's just psychotic. Like, he loves challenging games and I hate it. It's just ugh. But still, that's actually a really cool gun. It's a sniper, but it's also it's a burst as well. And to aim with a scope, you just, oh wow, that's a cool scope. But yeah, my other gun that I use more now, which is I'm trying to remember off by heart its name. I can't remember. But yeah, Ruin I haven't actually used yet. I pretty much got that kind of this morning. I'm trying to think what the first boss gun that I got was. Definitely wasn't that. I think the first boss gun I got was that. Yeah, because I can definitely remember getting that the next day. That gun, this gun's still pretty new. That gun you get from World 13, which is the building that I'm in. You literally get it for free, which is quite funny. Was it now? That was the first alien-based weapon I got, I think. Yeah, that was the first alien weapon I got, not creature weapon. The second one I got was no. That is actually still pretty new. It's about nearly a week old now. Yeah, that was the first. And that was second. No, yeah. So that was the first creature weapon I got. That was the second, and that was the third. That was the fourth, which is the fire sword, which is really cool. And that's the recently new weapon that I got, which I love. It's just gonna be a pain farming for it. That's also still pretty new. I ain't used that yet. Yeah, so the mod for this gun, for Ruin, basically allows you, so if you get knocked whilst the mod's active, it'll basically allow you to revive yourself from being knocked. That was the Devastator was the I got that at the same time as the armor, I think. No, I didn't. I honestly thought I had more long gun weapons than this. That amulet is new. That is like how long have I been playing this now for? That is actually, I only got that like 30 minutes ago. And you get that from the city. The green ring was the first like jewelry piece I got, which is useful and lucky because it increases my XP by 30%, which I'm probably gonna change it as soon as I max out all the traits. What does that do? But yeah. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Okay, so
I'm not in the mood for Chad. Yeah? Yeah? Better be worth my time.
I need 3.
We're done here?
Pistols. But yeah, I find it much easier to farm materials when I'm playing with my other 2 friends when they play this game. It definitely, they have it on hard mode, which basically allows me to get extra materials. But yeah, I'm literally like, according to the game, I'm only 3 hours and 14 minutes and 29 seconds into the campaign. I'm really not. That's literally only because I mostly play public, random people games. So I literally just join random people and just get armor that I want. That's actually how I got most stuff. Like, that's how I got this armor set. There was also a bug with this armor set, so when I went to buy it, it only had the chest and the legs. So I thought it was just chest and legs, and that's it. You could wear whatever you wanted as the hat. But then the next day, it had the helmet in my inventory, and I was like, I didn't buy the helmet. The helmet wasn't there. So yeah, it's kind of cool. There's actually another armor set that I kind of want to put a lot of upgrades into, which is the Elder set, which gives you a chance when you heal or when you revive someone. Gives you it gives you basically a chance not to use a dragon heart. So yeah. But I think at the minute I'm probably gonna focus on getting rest of the dragon hearts, and then I'm gonna put some Mullicons into my armor. I can put one in my armor now if I want to, which I might do. Because as well, the harder the level you pick for your game, basically means the more easier it is to get stuff as well. So I think I'm going to. I've actually forgot what this armor set actually does. Momentum. Critical hits and creatures. Ah, okay, yeah. There's also 2 more armor sets that I want, which I can't get because they're kind of like miniature events.
Oh, traveler.
So now
What
and
do you
then, during like adventures and stuff, there'll be random people or things that'll appear that you can get stuff from. I have a lot more mods than I think I've got more mods than I do guns. No, I don't. I can't actually remember. But yeah, I maxed out the shotgun because that was the gun I was using a lot more. In fact, actually no, that's the gun I use when I'm playing with my other friends in their worlds and stuff. Because I can pretty much one-shot them now with using that. But yeah, so yeah, I definitely think though that I also use that melee a lot more. Wow, it's only a +4. What? Okay, I did not know that. So yeah, I'm gonna show you where you get that because you probably already have it, but you know. Alright, so let's see. Where's my arm? There it is. So okay. I kinda wanna make that plus wait, let's have a look. Okay, so we've got 137. Okay, yeah, let's do it to this. My friends also get angry at me when I accidentally get rid of my simulacrums. Why not? Oh, okay. So the max level is actually 20. Okay, so I think what I'm probably going to do now, whenever I need 2 more simulacrums to do it. So I think I'm probably actually going to max out this armor, and then I'm going to work on a different armor after I've maxed it out.
Take care, my friend.
So for traits, you randomly get these now and then by doing random stuff that the game doesn't really want you to do, but as a reward for doing it you actually get traits instead. Also, it's also useful because it does tell you how you get them. So for the recovery, you can get it by either killing Harrow or the Clavgar, whatever. Why is it Clavgar? I thought it was Clavgar. Anyway, to get Glutton, you need to kill the Unclean One. He has the Unclean One is the boss, and he has 2 different versions of that boss fight. There's one where he's in the basement, and there's one where he's smashing bones to bits with a hammer. So yeah, I'm just gonna max them up in a line, so like after I've maxed that one out, I'm gonna go into quick hand. But yeah, what I didn't actually realize, because I'm still pretty new to Remnant from the Ashes, is that the reason at first when I started playing, I was like, traits aren't that real special. They don't really do that much. But that was before I got like all these. But now I've got all of them. I'm like, wait a minute. And I looked up what they actually did, and it's like, wait, you actually used that without knowing. Also, I'm quite happy I managed to find that. I didn't find it. You have to get that, you basically speak to this guy that's in the helicopter that pretty much lives in the helicopter. And basically you just speak to him for like 20 minutes. Real time 20 minutes. And he'll basically just give you this pocket watch. Which is actually pretty useful for me because in my friends lobby I tend to get knocked a lot, and dodging is pretty much my main weapon that I'm using, which is literally that. Wait. Oh shit, I've just thought, oh fuck. The other ammo I had on before that one basically allowed me to jump. Oh man, okay. Well, to be quite honest, I don't... wait, hold on, let me just check it. I can't remember what its name was. Gain 10% movement speed and 15% reload speed for every 25% of max health missing. Yeah. I don't need that one. Okay, so I'm going to now show you how to get the submachine gun, which is... What's that? Oh. I kind of want to max that out next, because then I'll have like a full alien loadout. But yeah, I'll show you how to get the submachine gun as well from where I'm going to go. So you actually just have to come down here. And it's literally over here. And it's down a few flights of stairs. To get the card that gives you access to get to it, you need to actually do the first mission of the campaign. So you don't actually have to find a root mother first. You just have to pretty much go there, and there's a table, and you just pick a card off it, and it basically allows you to open these. And yeah, you can. It's an option to smash these up. And then you're gonna want to come down here. I always get a kind of vibe when I come down this corridor, specific corridor. But yeah, you're gonna want this, and then after you get up the stairs, there'll be a door that you'll come across. Like there'll be this door here. It'll be shut and locked. So to open it, you'll have to go to the very bottom of the facility, all the way down the stairs. And whilst you're searching like this, like the medical bay here, you'll find like you'll find a energy socket thing, and basically you put that in the wall at the bottom, and it allows you to turn on the generator and stuff. You can open them doors, and then you'll be like, where's the key? So basically after you've unlocked the door, I'll show you how to like turn the power off and on and off. So after you get the key, which is that, it'll open, you come in, and it'll be right here, the submachine gun, with a few other things as well. So to get the key to get into that room, you literally come out here and you go this way. And instead of like going up, you just go down here, all the way down. And then you come across this door. I think you just open it. Yeah. And then basically this is what I was talking about. So then you'll basically find one of them, and you'll put that in the wall for it to begin with. The power will be down, and them doors will be shut. So once you've plugged it in, you want to do that, and then I do not like that sound. I've never heard that sound before. I don't like this. I never heard that sound before. Like, I'm actually creeped out. I've never heard that before. Ugh. Right, and then you basically come over here, put the key card in, it will open these doors. And then you'll come across this. And basically what you're going to actually want to do is, and if you come here, you won't actually notice it straight. Oh shit, hold on, I'm about to get a fucking stomachache. Oh shit. Okay, so then basically when you first come here, you won't actually notice it. You'll be like, oh, there's nothing there. So what most people probably do, like I did, was that, and you won't notice anything. But then when you come out, and like that, you're like, oh, that light. And then basically what you have to do is, to turn the power off, all you literally need to do is just come over here, do that, and it switches off the fan, and you come in here, and then there'll be stuff on the floor. You pick it all up, and then you come here, and you'll pick the key up, as well as a few other things as well. And then you'll go all the way back to that medical bay and open that door, and then that's how you get the submachine gun. It's quite interesting. I didn't know that at first. Wait, I'm getting out of here. I don't like that sound. Ugh. But yeah, most of the time, I'm trying to think which map I mostly do half the time. Because you have an option whether to join a random quick game session, so you randomly join a random person and it'll be a quick gameplay or quick mission and stuff. And then if you turn at this, if you go sideways on the D-pad a bit, it will come with some separate options. And one of them is browse, and if you press that and then press find game, it will basically come with a list of stuff you can do. Adventures in this game are just like, they're I don't even know how to say them. They're long. They're like, some can vary from 1 to 6 hours long, and it's just stupid. But it's a good way to get materials. Now, doing adventures is good because it, like I said, gives you lots of materials. I mostly tend to find myself joining people that are doing campaign missions, because I just find myself doing that a lot more. But yeah, you can actually also have 2 save points as well. So you can actually have a campaign save point, like I do, which return / checkpoint, and you can have, and if you go to road settings, you'll have this, and it will also save your adventure. So yeah. Right. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys get this gun because its mod allows you to do this. And then if you're holding the shoot button, it charges up and it shoots like a, hold on, I'll do it. It charges up and do that, and it sucks anything in. And then after a bit, but yeah, it's got a really cool look. Oh shit. Oh boy, I've got a way bad stomach. Fucking hell. And yeah, so after a shot and reload, it's really so cool. It's like, wow, it's like an umbrella if you think about it. Yeah, I'm gonna go because I gotta go on the wet room for a bit. Well, I want to. I haven't been on wet room for a while, and yeah. Also the fact that I need a toilet. I've got a very bad pain in my belly. Without going into too much detail. So yeah, I might be on later. I'm back on from the Ashes. Probably tomorrow as well, because that's what my friends said they should be on tomorrow. So yeah, hope you guys kind of enjoyed that. I'll see you guys later.